Alright there you guys, welcome to another one of my live videos, and I'm going to officially update you on some more latest news that has officially updated. Currently now, according to reports, this is about the Sanchez situation. Basically, Arsene Wenger has come out, he has rebuffed and he's been ruthless in some of the comments he has been saying, and basically poured cold water on the speculation of Alexis Sanchez leaving Arsenal, because I think he's desired to leave Arsenal, because he basically did quote out, Sanchez, he admitted that he wants Champions League football next season, and he has currently only got a year left on his current contract. So you would probably get him for the reasonable fee. We know Manchester City have showed their interest. We know Bayern Munich have been there, and I think PSG have currently entered the race as well for his signature. But Alexis Sanchez insisted that he did admit he wants to play Champions League football, and basically Arsene Wenger is quoting out, this has been mistranslated. So he thinks this is just Sanchez, and Sanchez has also quoted out basically, I've made my decision, and now he's waiting for Arsenal basically to make the next move. But currently he had an interview with Sanchez with Canal 13. This is what he basically said. Sanchez quoted saying, I want to play Champions League football. He said, this decision does not depend on me. I have to wait for Arsenal to make this move. Obviously he wants that Champions League football with a player of his calibre, his quality, he's composed, he's organised. I think 30 odd goals in all competitions last season. And what a fantastic player he is, and Arsenal wouldn't want to lose the likes of Sanchez, even though they've got Lacazette on the board. I still think they may need to add depth and strength to their squad, especially if Sanchez does leave. But that's what a lot of managers would do. Arsene Wenger is currently standing firm in this situation, and he is currently quoted out, Alexis Sanchez will not be sold. Basically, Arsenal, the first time, I don't think this is the first time they haven't been in Champions League football for 20 years. 17 of those years before, Sanchez had currently signed. Basically, he's only been at Arsenal for about 3 years, I think. But Arsene Wenger is pouring cold water on this speculation about Sanchez leaving. He is standing firm. He is being ruthless. Yes, I know Sanchez wants to leave. And basically, the Wenger insists currently the international comments that had been made from Alexis Sanchez was lost in translation and has challenged Sanchez via Arsenal back to the top 4 next term. But you know, a player of that calibre wants Champions League football. And Arsene Wenger has basically also quoted out, I do not give too much importance to things that are translated. And then currently Arsene Wenger has said at a media conference, he currently had a press conference, was it on Tuesday? Well, today, what I got, he didn't really mean that. So it could be Arsene Wenger playing mind games. It could be Sanchez playing mind games. I do think there is some truth behind it, because he has admitted he wants to play Champions League football next season. And he basically, Arsenal, if he was to go, wouldn't want to sell him to an arch rival either. And I think, yes, that's true. Lacazette is good on his own, but I think if Sanchez does go, I do think, if you're an Arsenal fan, I don't know, but I think if Sanchez does go, I think you'll need some more depth in there. With Sanchez, you may be okay, but a lot of teams still need to strengthen up anyway. We need to strengthen up in our midfield, as I've currently said, but he's also quoted out, he said, we're playing Champions League football every season. It's all you do. Suddenly when you don't play in there, it becomes a huge, huge, major problem, which it does, because it does go against you, because Arsenal have currently not got Champions League football to offer. But yet they've still got a good signing. They did confirm the signing of Lacazette, so that's good in your opinion. And he's also basically quoted out that we have rested some players in the group stages of Champions League before for the Premier League, so it has become most important to us. So this is what I'm just telling you, what basically Wenger is saying, and what Sanchez has basically said in his interview as well. He's just basically admitted that he wants to Man City do get quite far in the UCL. Yeah, Manchester City, as I said, they've made some decent signs at the moment. I think Pep Guardiola was annoyed that they did lose out on Dani Alves, because I think they had agreed a principle or something like that with him. But I think PSG had offered more of his wages as his salary, so I think he went off to PSG instead. He's one of the generated best fullbacks in the world. One of them at least is Dani Alves. Look what he's achieved in the past. So, but they've got Kyle Walker of Manchester City. They've got Bernardo Silva and they've got a Benfica goalkeeper. And they're looking more in the region for more players. Do you think even Sanchez could even go to City, because it was Pep Guardiola's #1 solution, you know. But as I said, Venice basically, he's saying it's inconclusive, in better words. He's saying this is inconclusive. He's saying Sanchez is not leaving. He's staying with us. He's going to deliver the goods to us this season, like he did last season. And this is basically what Arsene Wenger has basically said. I'm just telling you what he's basically said in this interview, you know. But yeah, we've got Man City have been heavily linked, you know. Munich have been in there. Paris Saint-Germain have just reportedly come in there as well. So I want your comments. Do you think Sanchez will leave Arsenal? I'm not quite sure. Do you think it will happen? Do you think? Let me know in the comments below. We won't get Sanchez. I know for that. We're not going to get Sanchez. But what he's basically saying is the decision is made, and now he's basically relying on Arsenal to respond. This is what Sanchez has said. He wants Champions League football. That's the main theory of this story. He wants Champions League football, and I think he's desired to leave the club after he's been there 3 years. And for a player of his calibre, they have done well in the FA Cup of Arsenal, but a player of his calibre wants to be in Champions League football. He wants to be challenging for major honours, and he's not getting that at Arsenal as he feels. But they have won three FA Cups, is it, in 4 seasons, something like that. So you can take positive for that, but he wants to be challenged at a higher level and at a higher. He's got a good pedigree. He wants to be at a higher pedigree, and at Arsenal, he just doesn't feel he's getting that. And it was the same scenario with Robin van Persie, wasn't it? But I'm not quite sure. He's only got a year on his contract left at Arsenal. Basically, I think he has been demanding a £400,000 a week contract at Arsenal. I think Wenger's willing to offer him between £275,000 or £300,000 a week contract. Whether that makes a huge difference in his future if he's staying at Arsenal, I do not know. At Arsenal, I think he'll be willing to pay that £400,000 a week that currently Sanchez is demanding, but we'll have to see. It was the same with Robin van Persie, though. When we got Robin van Persie, look how he turned out. 30-odd goals for us in that season when we dramatically won the league. I'm going to be honest, he did win us the league. But that was due to money as well. That was due. It wasn't just because Arsenal didn't, you know. It's just because Arsenal couldn't afford his wages. It's all about the money as well. And that's basically the only reason he come to Man United, because it is all about money, his football. These days, it's all about the money. And you could say we got Paul Pogba last summer for £89 million. That's a bargain compared to the amount of money that's getting staggered around in this transfer window. So you can take that in consideration as well. So any more comments, any more questions on this situation? And do you support Arsenal or do you support United or whatever? Can you let me know in the comments? Fair enough. You're a City fan. I don't like City, but I will talk about my own team, but I do talk about other things that are going on as well in the transfer window. Gary Neville basically has quoted out between you and us, basically that you and we could be challenging for the league next season. I'm not quite sure. The way this transfer window is going, Everton are doing fantastically well in the transfer window. You know, when you could still get basically Sanchez. Do you think Aguero leaves City? Because I think Chelsea have been heavily linked with him as well. So thanks for your opinions on that. Thanks for your opinions. Anyway, this is just basically said, right, Sanchez just wants Champions League football. Lacazette is going to do a good job for you. He's going to come and I think he's going to come and tear the Premier League apart. He's going to at least guarantee Arsenal 20 for 30 goals a season at least. Comparing him to Lukaku, I think Lukaku's fantastic. I think Lacazette's fantastic. His first touch just concern with Lukaku's. He does bottle it in the big games, but with good players playing around him, he'll develop himself well and he'll express himself more. But yeah, guys, that's the latest news on Sanchez, and I think more things will update, and when I do, I will be notifying you guys about that as I always do on my channel. So drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and take it easy, and I'll see you later. Bye.